Every 2 years, we ask the same question over and over again. Will Scotland make it to a major tournament? We ask it all the time. We wait, and we look back, and in my lifetime, it's not been great. Try to qualify for a major tournament, it has not been great. The past 5 especially come to mind. There have been dreadful experiences, dreadful qualifying campaigns, and we've got absolutely nowhere from them. And it seems like as a nation we were going nowhere. Euro 2008 qualification. The World Cup 2010, Euro 2012, World Cup 2014 and Euro 2016. All dreadful qualifying campaigns for Scotland. We've been through umpteen managers. I mean, we went through Craig Levein, we had Craig Burley, whatever his bloody name was, I can't even remember his name. You know, it's not been good in recent times, but now, heading into the World Cup 2018, the qualification has went better than planned for Scotland, much better than planned, and we genuinely have an opportunity in our hands here, which we can take, or we can mess up once again and get absolutely nothing from. Bear in mind, we can't get ahead of ourselves. I mean, if we even finish second in this group, there's still a wall we have to get through in the playoff rounds to get into the World Cup, where we could be faced against somebody like Portugal, who are the current European champions. There's big teams that we could face in that round. But we have a chance in our hands that we have not had over the past 5 qualifying campaigns, and not even felt like we had a chance of having in the past 5 qualifying campaigns. This is a massive chance that Scotland, I feel, need to take. Will they take it? Completely different story. Don't get me wrong, this hasn't been the perfect. By no means has this been the perfect qualifying campaign for Scotland. There's a couple of times where should have been the Malta game coming to mind when we drew with them. You know, we should have walked them off the park. We should have ran them off the park, and we ended up taking a point. And if we got the 3 points that night, we'd be sitting second right now. Once again with England, we were in the league 2-1 with seconds to go, and because of silly errors, we conceded an equaliser. Once again, if we won that game, we'd be in second. Those 2 games, we have hashed it up along the way a little bit. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, this qualifying campaign has went so much better than I did expect for Scotland, and I'm very happy with how it's went. And now I'm hoping that we do take the chance, we do take the initiative to make something of it, and we play with the passion over the next 2 games that can get us that second place spot in the group. Don't get me wrong, massive games, not going to be easy. Home to Slovakia, arguably the second best team in the group when you go by quality. When you go by the quality of the players in the park, Slovakia have a very strong team. And they've also beat us this group campaign. They beat us over in Slovakia 3-0, quite convincingly. So, not going to be easy, is it? Not going to be easy at all. We've got to go there tonight. We've got to go to Hampden tonight, and we've got to get a result. We've got to win. I mean, a draw could slightly do us. Wouldn't be the best of results. We need to get a win tonight against Slovakia, who are arguably a better team. But if we play the way we have in the past 2 breaks for international duty, if we play the way we did against England, if we played the way we did in the last break there, where we got a couple of decent results, we genuinely are in with a chance, because we have played so well. And I don't know what the effects of that is. A lot of people, and especially coming from Celtic fans, it's came down to this Celtic effect, that the 7 players or however many players they bring from Celtic are bringing this winning mentality and this mentality to Scotland that they had at Celtic since Brendan Rodgers came in. You can say it's that. I personally don't want to say it's that, because Scotland is more than just Celtic players. But over the past 2 breaks, Scotland have played far more entertaining football, they've played better tactically, and have just seemed better as a team altogether than what they did when we started this qualifying campaign. If we reflect, if we play anything like those previous 2 breaks, I think we've got a solid chance of beating Slovakia tonight. There's big blows that we have to talk about. Scott Brown, Stuart Armstrong, arguably 2 of the most important and 2 of the best players in the Scotland setup are gone. They're injured. They can't play tonight, which begs the question, who does start in the centre midfield? Who controls the game for Scotland? Who captains Scotland this evening? It's a massive, massive question that has to be asked. And those things, Scott Brown brings so much off the ball. And I say it time and time again, he's such a leader, he's such a voice, such a character for a football team. He's shown it at Celtic, he's shown it at Scotland. He might not be the best player on the ball, as many fans will, you know, broadcast their hatred for him or whatever, that is not a Celtic fan. But off the ball, he's a leader, he's a man who knows what he's doing, he knows how to motivate. Armstrong, technically one of the best players we have got in the squad. He's gifted, he can do everything, he can attack, he can drop, he's a great player when he's playing at his best. So we are losing 2 massive players for this break, and it begs the question, who does start? Who comes in to fill those roles? We've got 2 tough games. Slovenia, the second game. We've got to go away to Slovenia and get a result as well. It's not just this one game it depends on. We've got to go over to Slovenia, get a result there, which is going to be very difficult. We've already lost twice away in this qualifying campaign. Twice out of what, the 4 we've played away from home? So, I mean, away from home is not Scotland's strong point. We're unbeaten at Hampden, fair enough, but away from home, I mean, it was to England and Slovakia. I suppose, arguably, they're two teams better than us, but have we got the capability to go over there, get a result in Slovenia? If Slovenia turn up and play their best, because they are fighting for the same as us. All three of these teams, that's the thing, we've been given the two teams that are fighting for the exact same thing as us, and that's that second place spot. So it's not like we're going to catch one of them on an off day, because everybody, well, on paper, should be going in, playing their best football at the best level they can to try and get that second place in the group. I'm struggling for words here, but you know what I mean. Obviously, Slovakia aren't going to take it easy. They're going to have an off day. Near Slovenia, especially if we're all still fighting for it come the last game. So it's not going to be an easy ask whatsoever. But this is the time for Scotland to do it. If we're ever going to get to a World Cup, if we're ever going to get to a major tournament, it's in our hands now. I feel like the bigger discussion coming from all of this is, where do we go after it if we don't go through? Do we keep on Gordon Strachan? Do we get rid of him? My personal view is keep Gordon Strachan. I don't know about you, right? There was a point where I was thinking to myself, right, maybe we should get rid of Strachan. And that was heading into the England game. I said, if we lose to England today, that's it. It's got to be over for him, surely, because that's every hope that we had out of the window. And then we went in that day and we played so well. And we gave them a game, we nearly beat them, slip up at the end, cost us. And from that game, from that break, we've played so well. It's like something's changed. And when all the pressure seemed to be on Gordon Strachan, his job was on the line and such, he turned it about. And the second half of this qualifying campaign really turned into a good one for Scotland, and it got them right back in the mix for trying to qualify. So honestly, I stand by Gordon Strachan. You might not agree, and I respect you if you don't disagree. If you do agree, if you disagree. At the end of the day, I just feel like he's the right man for the job. There's not much better that we can get, in my opinion. I think we should keep Gordon Strachan on. Tonight's game, though, massive, absolutely massive. Maybe if we get embarrassed in these two games, then we get rid of Gordon Strachan. But if we narrowly miss out, at the end of the day, look, we gave it our best shot, and it's one of the best shots we've given in the past, 10 years. So Gordon Strachan has done something clearly better than the likes of Craig Levein and Burnley before him, you know. So honestly, I don't think we should be too harsh on the guy. Tonight, I'm hoping things go well. I'm optimistic for the two games. I hope we can get to the World Cup. I mean, something I've yet to see Scotland at a major tournament, and I've been around for coming up 18 years now. So I mean, I would like to see it. I would honestly like to see it. Obviously, I'd like to see it, but we'll see how things go. Can we do it? That is the question. There's big factors to take in, but can we do it? It's a bit of a shorter video. I don't usually do Scotland videos, so I didn't know what too much to go in depth with. But let me know your opinions. Do you think we will make the 2018 World Cup in Russia? And subscribe, like. See you all next time.